Parents are supposed to take care of their children and give them all the love in the world. However, some evil parents among us are caught by cops in the worst condition, just like this mother who had no regard for her 1-year-old baby.
So let's stay in the car, please. Put down your window. Will you put your hands on the steering wheel? Hey, how are you?
I'm okay.
What in the world is going on?
I'm trying to take him back to his fiancée.
Okay. You have a little kid in the car?
I do. I want to go home.
What is happening?
I want to.
Why do you have a... What is he doing?
Well, he's tired.
Okay. You realize you just hit 2 medians and you just went completely up a curb?
I'm trying to
How is this your daughter in the car?
Yes.
And who is he to you? Boyfriend or father?
No, my friend's fiancé.
As the officer opened the car's door to talk to the man, who was later identified as George, he realized that he was lying on the floorboards with a dog.
Okay.
But no relation.
Is it okay if I open the back door and talk to him? Hey, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I just had too much to drink.
Okay. Do you need medical attention?
No, sir.
Is there a reason why you're in the back seat? Or are you just sleeping?
I'm sleeping.
Have you been in the back seat the whole time?
100%.
Where are y'all coming from?
Dinner.
Huh?
Dinner.
Y'all are coming from dinner?
Yes, sir.
All of y'all were coming from dinner?
Yes, sir. St. Augustine.
Okay, you're coming from St. Augustine, and where are y'all going?
Same place.
You're going back to your house? When did the kid come into the car, or was she at dinner with you?
Same time.
Okay. What was your reason for hitting the median?
I'm dealing with the children and friends.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
To figure out me and my fucking fiance fight.
Yes.
The woman in the car, who was later identified as Amy, was told by the police why she was stopped. She began to explain that there were many things happening inside the car. Amy said she was dropping off George, who was drunk in the backseat of the car after leaving a St. Augustine cafe. The cops also discovered that Amy's daughter was very scared.
This is your friend's kid?
No, my good friends are worried.
Where's the parents to this baby?
I am her mother.
Your mama. Okay.
Yes. I was driving him home.
Okay. And you were at dinner as well, correct?
I was.
Okay. Where did y'all eat at?
Yamato.
What is it?
Yamato.
Okay.
And
The hibachi place?
yeah.
Gotcha.
Please,
Yes, your ID.
Flatwood Beach 21 hour status check.
Thank you.
Sir, do you have your ID? I know you found your phone, but that's a medical emergency.
That's all I got for you guys. My fiance has my ID.
140.
Cool. Here you go.
Thanks, sir.
You okay, sweetheart? You okay?
The police officers also noted that Amy was having trouble regulating her emotions as she stopped the deputy from waving at her daughter.
I was just waving at her. Excuse me? Ma'am, looking pleasant and making her not feel threatened by anyone is probably the better, healthier option for her. So I can smile and wave at a toddler if I would like. I didn't say I was her friend or yours. Yes, ma'am, I am, actually. Yes, ma'am.
Here's your medical marijuana card right there.
Thanks, sir.
According to the deputy's statement, Amy's breath smelled strongly of alcohol, and he noticed that her eyes were bloodshot and glassy.
I haven't asked her anything about if she's been drinking tonight. When was the last time she drank? I haven't asked her anything like that. It's just, you can smell a little bit of alcohol coming from her breath. Her eyes are super glassy, bloodshot. And I mean, her driving pattern was, like, I'm surprised that they made it this far from St. Augustine.
Yeah.
So let me know whatever I can do to help. I've got everybody in the call, including the kid I'm about to add right now, and I can do a supplement regarding the vehicle observations.
Yeah.
Just let me know. Yeah.
Hey. Good, how are you? Howdy, howdy. So I just got here. So what's going on?
My coworkers, fiance,
Okay. So why are you crying?
I got me pulled over, and now I feel like my daughter is in question, and you got me sworn to the police.
When another deputy approached Amy's car and asked her to take field sobriety tests, she immediately refused, stating that she had to take her daughter home.
So where are you coming from?
St. Augustine?
Are you drinking?
No.
What were you doing in St. Augustine?
I'm even work and going to like a birthday celebration.
Okay. Based on all I have observed so far, and the other deputies have observed so far, I believe that you may be impaired. So would you be willing to complete some field sobriety exercises?
No.
No. You don't have to.
Why would I do that?
You don't have to complete them, but if you don't complete them, my assessment of if you were intoxicated will be off of what I've observed so far. No?
You understand refusing to do the field sobriety exercise, you're being placed under arrest for DUI. You understand that, right?
I can't, you guys, I need to go home. I need her to go home.
So you can't
I need
drive a
her
motor
to
vehicle
go
safely
home.
based off what's being observed.
I'm dealing with two people in my back seat.
When Amy realized that she was going to be arrested either way, she decided to take the field sobriety test and stepped out of the car. However, she does something to distract the officer from taking the test.
All right, it's simple. Are you gonna do the exercises or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Step out of the vehicle, please.
No, he's just really drunk. He just said I'm
It's not an ambush.
It is though.
Let's use this line right here. So come over here. Stand on the line over there.
Which way do you want me to go?
On the end of the line.
Well, facing which direction?
Facing me. What's your name?
Wait, I don't like him talking to my daughter without me.
He's talking to the grown man in the back seat.
But my daughter.
He's talking to the male that's in the back seat.
While the officer was taking Amy's sobriety test, another cop was talking with George, who stated that Amy had had a few drinks that night.
And what did you guys do tonight?
What do you mean?
Like, where were you guys before this moment?
The Japanese steakhouse right here. And, I mean, personally, I just drank too much. I don't know about them.
What about her?
Which one? Driver?
Driver.
Man, dude, I drank too much to be able to pay attention.
You guys are drinking all night?
Me, personally, I was. I don't know about them.
Okay.
I was definitely drinking.
What time was your reservation?
6? I think 6.
What time you guys leave there?
I don't know, 9:30.
Huh?
9:38. What time is it?
And do you guys stop anywhere between there and now?
No, no, sir.
So you look like 9:30 to 8.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m.
It's
You guys are like 40 minutes away. Is your reservation?
Amy tried to distract the cop by expressing her worry about her daughter, but ironically, she showed no concern about placing her daughter at risk of being hurt or potentially dying in a crash.
Any problems with your back, legs, or balance?
Sometimes. Depends on the day.
Depends on the day. What do you mean by that? Any medical problems?
I rode horses my whole life, and my back fucking hurts sometimes. So.
Does your back hurt currently right now, at this moment?
No.
Not right now? Okay. All right. I'm going to demonstrate some field sobriety exercises and then ask you to perform the exercises. Do not begin or attempt the exercise until I tell you to begin. Part of my determination of whether you're intoxicated or not is you're going to follow instructions. Do you understand?
Not right now, no. I hear my daughter crying.
So do you want me to say it again, or are you not
No,
going to do
I
exercises?
cannot hear what you're saying because I hear my daughter crying. I hear my daughter crying. I need to attend to her.
So,
Can you please?
Amy's intoxication was quite evident as she repeatedly failed to comprehend what the police officer was saying.
I need
the
to.
exercises need to be done, or you're not going to do them.
I'm not saying I'm not going to do them. I need to attend to my daughter. She's crying right now.
I don't know what you want to do.
Amy tripped and the instructions had to be repeated multiple times. She was unable to maintain focus. She was unable to finish the field sobriety tests.
What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Like, this is not cool. What are you doing to me?
Field sobriety exercises. I believe you were too impaired to operate this motor vehicle which you were operating. So I'm asking you to do field sobriety exercises. I'm not going to ask you again. If you don't concentrate, if you don't begin them, you're going to be placed under arrest. Okay? So, are you ready to begin?
Okay.
I'm going to demonstrate some field sobriety exercises and then ask you to perform the exercises. Do not begin or attempt the exercise until I tell you to begin. Part of my determination of whether you're intoxicated or not is your ability to follow instructions. Do you understand?
No. I don't understand. I feel
Ready.
This is a trick
I'm going
right
to
now.
demonstrate some field sobriety exercises. Do you understand that statement?
No. I cannot understand that with my daughter crying in the car.
Based on the observations of the officers, Amy was placed under arrest on suspicion of driving under the influence.
Can you ready?
No.
Yeah, more than one.
Well, I didn't realize
Leave
that
your
was
hands
a-
behind your back.
I didn't realize that was a thing. You guys, please.
No. You should be ashamed of yourself as a parent for operating a vehicle in these conditions, driving the way that you just
I'm
were with
not
your 2-year-old or
driving.
3-year-old daughter in the back. Don't say you weren't driving. What do you mean? Why do you think we're here right now?
I'm driving. I'm home.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm glad that you made it this far without killing anybody in this vehicle. You should be ashamed of yourself as a parent to operate a vehicle like that. It's not okay. And DCF will be notified. Were you able to get a hold of a family member? Okay. You're okay.
Hey, I need you to come get us, man.
Amy had her little girl in the backseat of her car while she drove above the standard limit of drinking while driving. What is most shocking is that right next to her daughter's car seat, a beer bottle was stored that was within the child's reach. In addition, Amy was charged with 1 felony for child neglect and 2 misdemeanors for DUI, with a person under the age of 18 in the vehicle and refusing to accept and sign a citation. After about 2 weeks, the lawyers made a move to drop the accusations of child neglect and refusal to sign. However, she was released after putting a bond in for $2,500. Well, if you thought this was bad parenting, you will be shocked to hear about the next one.
Okay,
Really good
alrighty.
out there. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been watching it.
What do you mean you've been watching it?
The staff of a local drive-through restaurant reported to 911 dispatchers a drunk father driving with his child. When the cops showed up, this is what happened.
How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Hi. How are you?
Here looking at some addicts,
Do what?
trying to change some stuff.
What do you mean trying to change something? He's been up looking for the addicts because we need to change the world. Oh, okay. All right. For her. Okay. And he's waiting on. I'm supposed to be.
No,
Turn your car the other way around. Go behind me.
well, he's trying to leave.
That's why I'm hanging in the window. All right.
You got it?
Can you shut off the car for a second?
No.
Sweetie, you want to come with me where I can put your shoe on?
This is what we do.
Okay, hold on.
You want me to come? This story for our kids.
Okay, let me talk to her for a second. The kid.
Want to come with me?
Okay, come on. Let me talk to you for a second.
It's okay. He's
What's
a
her name?
friend.
You can come outside and talk to me too.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah, just stand
This is for our kids, man. It's
Okay,
really good
alrighty.
out there. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been watching it.
What do you mean you've been watching it?
I've lived here my whole life.
The cops found out that the man was drunk driving with a child sitting on his lap. Though the individual, identified as Jeffrey Edwards, was found in the driver's seat, Jeffrey instantly asserted that he was not driving when the officer explained the reason for his presence.
Like I said, we're concerned about you driving, right? So I'd like to check your eyes. Would that be all right?
No.
No, you don't want me checking your eyes? No? How about, let me get some information from you. I'll just get all your demographics, okay? What's the address?
You know it.
I do not know it.
You played this game.
I'm not playing the game. I'm just trying to get there. All I have is your first and last name and your birthday.
Doesn't matter.
Right? You won't let me check your eyes, right?
Doesn't matter. In the end, it's just when you're like this.
So you don't want me to check your eyes? You're not going to give me any other information?
I'm fine.
Are you going to let me do that or no?
Last night.
What's that?
I bought drinks with you last night. I'm fine.
I'm a little confused. It wasn't me. I was working last night. All right. Can you stand over here for me so I can check your eyes?
Jeffrey also refused to perform the field sobriety test and was too drunk to provide his credentials to the police officers.
Can you give me any answers at all on how you ended up here?
Nope.
No? You're not going to tell me anything?
Nothing.
Okay.
Plant the seed in the water. That's what we do.
Okay.
Right?
We'll walk up to the car here a little bit.
One person has to do it.
Jeffrey, you understand what I'm asking you to do? Walk up towards the car a little bit. Okay. Here, unlock your hands.
I just put it on easy position.
Okay, put your hands together like you're praying behind your back. Just like you're praying, okay? Just like you're praying, okay?
What's going on there?
Where is your phone? I feel a wallet.
Yeah.
That's not a phone. I'm asking about your phone.
Come on, guys.
Jeffrey, we're worried about...
Me too.
Okay, well, we need to make sure that she's safe and with somebody.
Well, we don't care. We're addicts.
Do you have anything on you that's going to stick me or poke me?
If you think these parents were bad, you'll be stunned to find out the conditions these kids were made to live in.
Is that someone passed out on the ground right there?
The cops confronted the father of the children, Gilbert Bridewell, who told them that there were 3 children inside, aged 1, 2, and 1 being just 7 days old. Upon inspecting the house, they were devastated to see the conditions inside.
Are they both your children? Yeah.
Finally, after banging on the door for some time, the mother of the kids, Christina Coe, came out and confronted the cop. Her response to their questions further proved that the children were in desperate need of rescue.
Hello? Yeah, you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you the mother of these children here?
Yeah, what's up?
They've been screaming and crying?
Yeah, they're playing. They have the windows open. That's what they do.
They're not playing, ma'am.
Right, well, he looks like he needs some juice or something. He's showing me his cup.
Yeah, I was just about to go get them.
Okay, well, we're getting complaints that they feel like there's children in distress over here.
Yeah, they're very loud and they scream a lot.
Yeah, it's called a kid.
Yeah, they scream a lot and they're very
How old are they?
almost 2 and 3. They're very.
Is anybody supervising them?
Yeah, I was just in there. Like I was just in there getting them stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I have my other daughter in the.
So there's like 10,000 choking hazards in there that they're locked in that room and nobody's in there supervising them? As they're screaming for the whole neighborhood to call us?
The mother claimed that everything was all right inside, whereas the cops noticed cockroaches roaming around freely and even found feces on the bed. The cops kept on questioning her, and she persistently lied.
And this apparently has not been the first time from all your neighbors calling in, saying that they hear this multiple times throughout the week. Do you have an ID with you? When was the last time you even changed their diapers? As it's sagging there, probably full.
They had a ton of juice, and it was probably an hour and a half ago that I changed their diapers.
Does this seem to be a safe environment for your children?
Yeah, it is completely safe.
It's just, they're very, very loud and vocal. And since both of the windows are opened,
This is a safe environment, huh?
we're still cleaning it out. Their uncles and aunt just left and they trashed the place. So,
I'm not enthused so far, to be honest with you.
neither am I.
Even the cops were horrified seeing the horrible situation inside. The entire house smelled of feces, and the environment was worse for the kids.
You notice the cockroaches on the walls?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can see the
So the screen was in there.
Yeah, the screen was in, but you see how they had the holes and stuff where they're putting their fingers through, and I mean, I feel like you could easily push that out if you actually tried.
Okay.
It took her several minutes to, it seemed, well, a good amount of time to answer the door. When she answered the door, she was like groggy and tired.
Was the baby with her when she answered the door?
No.
Okay, so she wasn't.
The infant was asleep in the bed. She seemed tired, groggy, kind of out of it, like she just awoken. And they were banging on the door that was locked from the other side. With an empty juice cup. Mommy. It's just cream. Juice cup.
Juice cup? Oh, juice cup. I was like, what's a juice cup? Okay.
The cops eventually detained the couple as they decided to hear their side of the story. The mother instantly went into tears, attempting to evade the arrest.
Do you want to explain or?
Sure. So based on our findings tonight, okay, we do have probable cause to make the arrest on both of you. Okay? It's just not fair to what's happening with these kids. All right, so both of y'all are going to be going to jail tonight for child neglect. Okay, DCF has obviously custody of the kids, and they're going to be staying with your sister, cousin. Is that what it is? Hopefully you guys are able to get out tomorrow. You can get back to your baby.
Yeah, with what? We have no money. I have no family.
I understand, but we have probable cause to make the arrest.
We don't tolerate this. All right.
Well, Christina should have realized that her children are her family now, and she should be providing a safe and clean environment for them. Fortunately, the cops didn't listen to them much and decided to arrest them.
The conditions they're in is unsafe for them in general. Completely unsatisfactory.
You're gonna probably want your wallet, your ID when you go. Alright, go ahead, put your hands behind back, please. Put your palms together just like you're praying. Palms together. Palms together, like you're praying. I know you're upset about your kids, but you hitting your head against that glass is not gonna do anything. You have 3 little ones that care about you, that are waiting for you.
Yep.
So let's just get this over with. Okay, we're gonna go get you cleared at the hospital. If you don't want to get any treatment or anything, you'll just have to tell them that.
I don't want to go to the hospital.
Okay, but we have there. You just tell them that you don't want to see them.
Just after being held accountable for her carelessness, Christina's entitlement skyrocketed as she banged her head against the car. The officer made sure to teach her a lesson as they proceeded to take them to the police station.
Because you just
I'll fill it out now. I don't want to go there at all. I hate Advent. They treat me like shit.
Okay, perfectly fine. It's not your decision, it's ours, okay? Our policy states you're going to have to go. If you sign out AMA, that's not a problem. You don't even have to get out of the car. That's not a problem, okay? At the end of the day, this is what is happening. I'm very sorry to be the one to tell you that, but there's no decision here. There's no choice to be made. This is what's happening. Please do not hit your head against my partition. All it's going to do is hurt and damage my car, okay?
I don't care if it hurts.
Do you have any questions, comments, or concerns at this point in time?
No.
Great. Close the door. Let's go.
The officers took them to the police station where both of them were charged with 3 counts of felony child neglect with great bodily harm. On the other hand, the children were handed over to a family member. Well, these parents were horrible, but the actions of the next send shivers down your spine.
Leave the baby there, bro. Get the baby, get the baby, get the baby.
On September 11th, Volusia County deputies rushed to a home after a mother of 3 kids told the cops that her husband was heavily intoxicated and was threatening to burn down their house and kid. The cops immediately approached the house and discovered him in the driveway.
Hey, he's backing out. Stand by. All right, get me unit here. I got a child inside the car.
31-year-old Mark Arlene was trying to back out of the driveway and had an 11-month-old baby and a 2-year-old boy inside the car unrestrained. The cops quickly pulled him over and got the situation under control.
Get out of the car right now! Get out of the car! Shut the car off! Shut it off! Do it now! Put your hands out the window! Put your hands out the window! Put your hands out the window! You see a weapon?
Leave the baby there, bro. Get the baby, get the baby, get the baby.
The officers got the children in custody and were shocked to discover that his 4-year-old boy was inside the house, and the drunk father had sprayed his face with bleach. Moreover, he had sprayed the bedroom with tiki torch fuel.
Hey, baby. How are you? Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, come here. 30 Central, we got 1 detained, 2 kids. Clear the channel. You all right, man? You all right? What's your name? What's your name? Huh? Get him secured. He is. What's your name? I'm Jason. You all right, buddy?
The officers immediately arrested Mark and took him to the police station, where he was charged with aggravated attempt and driving under the influence. He was held in jail without bond. These parents may have been neglectful, but the next case will leave you stunned.
You're under arrest for...
On August 22nd, 2023, officers from the Stillwater Police Department were shocked to hear the story of a distraught parent as he claimed to have seen explicit photos of his 3-year-old daughter in his girlfriend's home. Concerned about this, the officers quickly went over to her residence and apprehended her.
Hello. Okay, you Ashley? What's your last name? Okay. You're under arrest.
The woman was identified as 19-year-old Ashley Cheatham, who met her boyfriend through an online dating platform. According to the boyfriend, he had found disgusting videos of Ashley abuse.
We'll get pants for you.
Where is he?
Ashley, do you have any pants? I can step inside.
There's no one in the room.
There you go. You have any room?
Go now.
Are they jeans or shorts or shorts? What color are they? So anywhere from 2 cars off to be through stuff.
I have no idea. I literally just woke up. I don't know.
Do you know, like, where is your place where you normally keep your shorts?
The officers tried to get her something to wear before arresting her. Seeing the situation, Ashley started to panic.
Those pajama pants are fine. Do you see
These pajamas right here? Okay, can I put you in there?
We'll have to get them all filled up in a minute. You got any form of like slip-on shoe or anything?
Can you just put them up in the front a little bit? They're like falling down.
Once realizing that the cops were aware of her disgusting crime, Ashley began to cry as she could see her end in front of her.
Is your ID in your purse? You want that to go with it?
20 Central.
You want to?
I can if you need somebody to say that's why I was here. That's why I came, just in case somebody needed to sit in there.
Okay, yeah, since that's there. Did you tell me?
You're under arrest for battery.
And possession of child.
And possession of child porn.
Ashley was then arrested and was transported to the Payne County Jail. She was charged with 5 felonies, including abuse of a child under 12, making or distributing types of obscene material or child pornography, possession of marijuana, and violation of the Oklahoma Computer Crimes Act. You might wonder if this is the worst that could happen, but this next parent managed to take things up a notch.
Is this what you're talking about, cleaning up the carpet? I mean, there's poop everywhere.
In March, the Stillwater Police Department and DHS worked together to investigate a child sexual assault case against Stephen Kittle. The officers eventually obtained a search warrant for his trailer and were shocked to see the condition inside.
Yeah.
There were 3 children inside the house aged 4 years, 1 year, and 18 months. And the entire house was covered in feces. Soon the officers arrested Kittle, who lived in the home with his mother and his wife.
Is this what you're talking about, cleaning up the carpet? I mean, there's poop everywhere. Can you go ahead?
Go ahead and put your ankle on your back for me.
May I ask what's going on?
All right, right now you are under arrest for child sexual assault. Okay, we're not going to talk about it while we're here. We'll talk about it back at the police department, okay?
Bro, that is the worst house I've ever been in right there.
Alright, there's the department store with like this mean food, not the junk one over there.
The condition of the house was so bad that the cops had to take breaks to go out for fresh air. The officers later discovered the 18-month-old child's hands were covered in feces.
Trade you for a sec.
The dark gray Dodge Journey left being driven by a black male who's involved in the disturbance, has an expired paper tag on it.
We're trying to clean up. You go in this room, and it looks like you just put shit all over your hands and like all over.
The officers also found out that children were often locked up for hours, and all of them showed signs of food scarcity. They were eventually taken into DHS custody. Stephen Kittle, his mother Robin Kittle, and his wife Lindsay Pratt are now all facing charges. Surprisingly, it's not the last time a parent was found being incredibly careless regarding their child.
You can do it right here and do full sobriety.
Come by! I will lose my kids!
Amber.
On the 2nd of July 2022, a Santa Rosa County deputy observed a car driving 73 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone. He quickly pulled the car over and went over to confront the driver. However, the situation was much more serious than a speeding ticket.
Sarge is on his way over here. Sarge is on his way over here. We tried. No, you're not going anywhere. Not with her in the car. Then stop. Then stop, Amber. Amber, no, just stop. Turn the car off.
Okay, so you drive?
Huh? Sarge is on his way over here. We're gonna.
The woman driving the car was identified as Amber Rowland, a former prosecutor for the state attorney's office. Amber appeared intoxicated, and the worst part was that she had her 8-year-old daughter sitting in the front.
Come out here and he'll talk to you.
No, what was it?
Come on.
Alright, well let me look. Look
Come
at
on,
me.
let's talk.
I'm such good friends with you. You can drive me home, please.
We're good friends. That's why you treated me the way you did.
But don't do it.
That's
Come on.
pretty obvious.
I can't.
Come on, talk to us.
I can't get out the car. I'll do this somewhere separately.
Amber seemed to know all the cops out there as she pleaded with them to let her go. However, the cops made sure to hold her accountable as they eventually got her out of the car.
All right. Can we go quicker?
We're trying to find a straight line, Amber.
No, I can do a straight line. It doesn't matter.
We gotta have
Please,
the straight.
Please, Justin, please. If he comes by, I lose my kids. Please. How do you know I can't drive? Please don't show me the jail to anybody.
Refusal.
I'm not refusing.
Well, you didn't finish the task.
I'll finish it. But there's people that are watching. And
Feet together, hands down by your side. You remember what I told you to do?
Yep.
Okay. Feet together, hands down by your side.
I'm
Refusal.
embarrassed, so
Okay.
I can't.
Seeing her poor performance on every test, the deputy decided to proceed with the arrest, which was met with even more resistance from her.
Don't grab me. Turn around.
Oh, wait.
Turn around.
Wait.
Turn around.
I'll do it.
Turn around.
I'll do it.
Amber, turn around.
Please.
Turn around.
Don't.
Turn around.
No, for one.
Turn around.
Don't do it. Yeah.
Amber, come here.
You can take me home. You can do whatever. Please don't.
Amber, stop.
I can't. Oh, lose my gold. Please, Justin.
We tried that earlier.
Justin.
You want her to see you? Then walk over here.
You tied our hands.
I've never asked for anything. Please. Please.
Really my decision. So I understand that, but the thing is you're asking me not to do my job. You know that.
This ignorant mother was arrested, but she seems like an angel compared to this next woman.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay.
Is there a restroom right here? I don't know where it's at.
Wherever you use restroom.
Okay. Yeah, there is one in there. Thank you, sir. I mean, LT.
As the officers searched Ruby's home, they also discovered her 9-year-old locked in a closet with her head shaved. Ruby maintained a straight face throughout the search, and the officers finally decided to arrest her.
How are you? Alright, well, it feels good in here. So, hey, Ruby asked this time. I know they said that you're already detained, but I'm going to be taking you back to the police department. Okay, so I'm going to pop up. If I can fit through here.
You want to put it in one of our vehicles?
Yeah, you want to. Okay, just place your hand behind your back for me. Perfect. And then, right now, I can put a finger in each of these, okay? And I'm just going to double up those so they don't tighten up on you on the way out there. Where's your car?
It's out there.
Yeah.
About by the command.
It was later revealed that Ruby had separated from her husband and went into a professional relationship with Judy Hildebrand, a life coach and a counselor. Both of these women used to abuse Ruby's 6 children together.
Quite understands. Yep, perfect. Are you wearing a bra? Okay, I'm just gonna go like this through and make sure you don't have anything. You said you're not wearing a bra? Okay. Is that just like a tank top under here? Okay. Just gonna lift up your hair. Okay. Alright, you're just gonna walk with Officer Hines.
No, go out this way.
And then, hey, Hines.
You want me this way or that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if you want to go down the downstairs
Yeah.
into the interview room downstairs.
Sounds good.
Ruby had no look of remorse on her face and maintained a calm demeanor throughout. It was as if she didn't even think she was doing wrong in the first place.
Ruby? Okay. I'll go this way. Might be. Sorry. Yeah, Captain.
Not going with Jessica. You take her?
She told me transfer her down, then she'll meet me
Okay,
there.
yeah. Take me in your car, then I'll
Appreciate it.
The officers proceeded to take Ruby out to the police cruiser, where she was to be transported to the police station.
What's that? Downstairs in the interview room. So I could have gone that way, but appreciate you opening the door. We'll take these stairs right here.
The case wasn't straightforward, and the officers interrogated her first. She was subsequently placed in a room with 2 officers attempting to extract information about the horrific incident.
Got that? She is definitely not a talker.
She's not? Not anything on.
Even if I ask her name or just like, not even ask about things, she looks at me and goes,
That's how the other ones.
what's that?
That's how the other ones.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very curious. I'm gonna have you come sit on this side for me. Thank you. Was this your water? I'm gonna.
It's yours if you want it. We'll say that. How's that?
We also have snacks if you need anything to eat. So I know I introduced myself to you earlier, but my name is Detective Bates, and this is Sergeant Tobler. We're just here to talk to you about kind of a few things involving your kids.
Instead of helping the police, Ruby maintained silence throughout the interview and insisted that she would not speak without her lawyer present.
How many kids you have? So we just spoke with your husband, and he said you guys have 6 kids. Are those all together? Are those all your kids? I can wait all day, so it's up to you if you want to talk to us about what's going on. Would you feel more comfortable talking to one of us?
Maybe you want me to I can step out if you want.
Or if you feel more comfortable talking to him, I can step out.
I'll wait till I have a lawyer.
Okay. So you don't want to talk to us at all?
The officers soon ended the interview, realizing there was no point in it. Ruby showed no guilt or remorse throughout the altercation. She was charged with 6 counts of felony child abuse and pled guilty to 4 of them. Contrary to the arrest, she displayed plenty of emotions during her sentence hearing.
Ruby came to the stark realization of the errors in her thinking patterns and subsequent actions. To say that she was horrified by this realization would be to put it mildly. I have marveled at how quickly Ruby abandoned her defensive stance and moved toward her total acceptance of her actions and to her sentence today. So far, she has used her time in jail to unwrap the layers upon layers of deceit and deception foisted upon her over the last 4 years by an unscrupulous individual. Ruby realizes that she still has work to do in shedding those thinking errors and to reestablish a better and correct pattern of thinking and behavior. Ruby realizes that changing her thinking, reestablishing relationships, and healing are not simple or easy tasks. However, she is committed to doing that work. I would like the court to know that Ruby Franke is a delightful, respectful, and responsible person. She is open to feedback and addressing the consequences of her actions head on.
Ruby and her lawyer tried to portray her as a good person and someone who just came under the influence of her friend Judy. Well, the truth is that Ruby was abusive to her children even before she met Judy. Moments later, Ruby also addressed the court.
Pam and Roy, I'm so sorry for letting you down. Because of your association with me, your innocence was called into question. My mother-in-law, father-in-law, Kevin's family, my cousins, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, and neighbors, you all saw the warning signs long before I did, and you did what you could. You wanted to help, but I pushed you away. Kevin, my husband of more than 23 years, you are the love of my life. I'm so sorry to leave to you to finish what we both started together. The ending of our marriage is a tragedy. And you are wrapped around my heart in a knot I'll never be able to undo.
After hearing everyone, the judge finally announced his verdict.
The sentence will be that Ms. Franke serve 4 counts, 4 1 to 15-year sentences based on her convictions for 4 counts of aggravated child abuse. Again, they will be served consecutively pursuant to the parties' agreement and the applicable statute. Under the applicable statute, the court finds that consecutive sentences are appropriate.
As a part of a plea deal, 2 of her charges were dropped, and she was sentenced to 4 counts of aggravated child abuse, meaning she would serve up to 30 years in prison. However, only Ruby wasn't punished for these heinous activities, as Judy was also charged with 6 felony counts of child abuse. Like Ruby, Judy pleaded guilty to 4 of them, leading to dismissal of the remaining 2.
I sincerely love these children. I desire for them to heal physically and emotionally. One of the reasons I did not go to trial is that I did not want them to emotionally relive the experience which would have been detrimental to them. My hope and prayer is that they will heal and move forward to have beautiful lives. I am willing to submit to what the state feels would be an appropriate amount of time served to make retribution.
Just like Ruby, she was constantly crying, but the matter had gone far from just being sorry. Soon after, the judge announced the sentence, ensuring Judy understood the severity of her actions.
This circumstance is tragic. It's largely, of course, of your making. By any measure, your conduct in this case was disastrous for these children. Adults are supposed to protect children. Adults with specialized training in particular are supposed to protect children. You didn't do that in this case. In this case, you terrorized children, and the results have been tragic. The court finds that it is appropriate that you serve a prison sentence. The court finds under the statute, Utah Code 76-3-401, that given the gravity and circumstances of the offenses, the number of victims, and the history and character and needs of the defendant, that consecutive sentences are appropriate. The court imposes 4 1 to 15-year sentences to be again served consecutively for each of the 4 counts of aggravated child abuse. The last thing I do need to tell you is that you only have 30 days to file or perfect an appeal of any error of the court by filing a written notice of appeal with the clerk of the court. If you don't do that, you will lose your right to appeal. That has to be filed in writing, and again within 30 days.
Judy also received a similar sentence of up to 30 years to be served continuously. It was truly devastating what these ladies did with the 6 kids, but it's a relief that both of them will be serving lengthy prison sentences. Ruby failed as a parent, but the neglect of these next parents will leave you stunned.
They're very loud and they scream a lot.
Yeah, it's called a kid.
Yeah.
On April 22, 2021, a concerned neighbor contacted 911 complaining about children screaming and crying inside a home. Soon, Flagler County deputies were dispatched to the residence, and they were utterly shocked to witness the house.
Is that someone passed out of the ground right there?
The deputies noticed a child crying and one of them hitting his cup against the wall. They realized that there were 3 children aged 2, 1, and just 7 days. As the officers saw inside the home, they were devastated to see the deplorable living condition.
Are they both your children? Yeah.
After banging at the door for several minutes, the mother of the children, Christina Coe, came out, and her response left the officers stunned.
Hello? Yeah, you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you the mother of these children here?
Yeah, what's up?
They've been screaming and crying?
Yeah, they're playing. They have the windows open. That's what they do.
They're not playing, ma'am.
Right, well, he looks like he needs juice or something. He's showing me his cup.
Yeah, I was just about to go get them.
Okay, well, we're getting complaints. They feel like there's children in distress over there.
Yeah, they're very loud and they scream a lot.
Yeah, it's called a kid.
Yeah. They scream a lot and they're very,
How old are they?
almost, they're very, very.
Is anybody supervising them?
Yeah, I was just in there. Like, I was just in there getting them stopped.
Mm-hmm.
But I have my other daughter in the
So there's like 10,000 choking hazards in there that they're locked in that room and nobody's in there supervising them? As they're screaming for the whole neighborhood to call us?
Upon inspecting the inside of the house, the officers discovered cockroaches roaming around the whole house, and one of them was even near a child's pacifier. However, the most disturbing discovery was yet to come, as the officers also saw feces scattered around one bed.
And this apparently has not been the first time from all your neighbors calling in, saying that they hear this multiple times throughout the week. Do you have an ID with you? When was the last time you even changed their diapers? As it's sagging there, probably full.
They had a ton of juice, and it was probably an hour and a half ago that I changed their diapers.
Does this seem to be a safe environment for your children?
Yeah, it's completely safe. It's just, they're very, very loud and vocal. And since both of the windows are open,
This is a safe environment, huh?
we're still cleaning it out. Their uncle and aunt just left and they trashed the place. So,
I'm not enthused so far, to be honest with you.
Christina was lying about everything, as the children appeared extremely dirty and were dressed in dirty clothes. It was evident that they have been badly neglected by their parents. The officers were visibly upset about the situation at hand.
You notice the cockroaches on the walls?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can see the...
So the screen was in there.
Yeah, the screen was in, but you see how they had the holes and stuff where they're pushing their fingers through, and I mean, I feel like you could easily push that out if you actually tried.
Okay.
It took her several minutes. It seemed a good amount of time to answer the door. When she answered the door, she was like groggy and tired.
Was the baby with her when she answered the door?
No.
Okay, so she wasn't.
The infant was asleep in the bed. She seemed tired, groggy, kind of out of it, like she just awoken. And they were banging on the door that was locked from the other side.
The officers proceeded to detain both the mother and the father as they were brought outside their house. Finally, the cops were set to deliver the rightful judgment.
Sure. So based on our findings tonight, okay, we do have probable cause to make the arrest on both of you. Okay? It's just not fair to what's happening with these kids. All right, so both of y'all are going to be going to jail tonight for child neglect. Okay, DCF has obviously custody of the kids, and they're going to be staying with your sister, cousin. Is that what it is? Hopefully you guys are able to get out tomorrow. You can get back to your baby.
Yeah, with what? We have no money. I have no family.
I understand, but we have probable cause to make the arrest. Okay?
We don't tolerate this. All right.
No matter how tough the parents' concerns were, keeping their children in such a distressing and harmful environment should not be tolerated, and the deputies made sure not to listen to their cries.
The conditions they're in is unsafe for them in general. Completely unsatisfactory.
I leave my wallet and my ID and stuff for my mother in my store.
You're gonna probably want your wallet and your ID when you go.
All right, go ahead. Put your hand back, please. Put your palms together, just like you're praying.
Palms together. Palms together, like you're praying.
The officers proceeded to arrest the couple, and Christina appeared extremely hostile, even banging her head into the car. That's when one of the deputies approached her and taught her a lesson.
I know you're upset about your kids, but you hitting your head against that glass is not going to do anything. You have 3 little ones that care about you, that are waiting for you.
Yeah.
So let's just get this over with. Okay, we're going to go get you cleared at the hospital. If you don't want to get any treatment or anything, you'll just have to tell them that.
I don't want to go to the hospital.
Okay, but we have...
There, you just tell them that you don't want to see them, and they'll just fill out a piece of paper, and we leave. But according to our policy, because you just had
I'll fill it out now. I don't want to go there at all. I hate Advent. They treat me like...
Perfectly fine. It's not your decision, it's ours, okay? Our policy states you're going to have to go. If you sign out AMA, that's not a problem. You don't even have to get out of the car. That's not a problem, okay? At the end of the day, this is what is happening. I'm very sorry to be the one to tell you that, but there's no decision here. There's no choice to be made. This is what's happening. Please do not hit your head against my partition. All it's going to do is hurt and damage my car, okay?
I don't care if it hurts.
Do you have any questions, comments, or concerns at this point in time?
No.
Great. Close the door. Let's go.
The couple was taken to the police station, and the children were placed in the custody of a family member. Officers proceeded with their investigations, and according to their findings, both of them were charged with 3 counts of felony child neglect with great bodily harm. Both of them were taken to jail, where they remained without bond. Well, that's not the last time an officer discovered a baby completely neglected by his parents.
They're letting them eat old McDonald's that's like 10 years old. They can't get them clothes.
On June 24, 2019, a Volusia County Sheriff's deputy rushed to the scene after receiving a call from a concerned citizen about a small child wandering onto the road. The deputy hurriedly arrived on the scene and was taken aback by what he found.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we find? No.
I just pulled over.
I found a man. My heart is about to jump out my body. They were walking in the road?
Yes, his face. He actually...
Oh, I know where it is. I think I'm pretty sure I know which one. He's from that one right there.
Oh, good.
I'm pretty sure.
I hope so.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know if
You want to come to me or are you good with her?
Oh, look at you.
All right, let's go. Let me hang tight. Can you pull over here for me 1 second?
The 2 kind women were at the right place at the right time as they helped the deputy bring the kid back to a safer place.
I think I remember this guy.
Poor little man.
Does he say anything to you?
No, he didn't say anything. He's not afraid though, for sure.
He didn't say nothing, though?
No.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. Come here, buddy.
But he almost ran out in front of my truck when I was turning up here. He's running in front of their car.
Gotcha. Jesus Christmas. Give me one. Just hang tight for me 1 second and I'll get all your information. Is this where you live? You live here? Do you live here?
Yeah.
That's where you live? How'd you get out?
It appeared as though the officer knew about the child's home, as he had previous run-ins with his parents. Sadly, the poor boy was covered in bug bites and was wearing a dirty diaper.
Hello! See my blue lights, buddy? Look at that. We're gonna sit in that car actually. Can you hang tight with him while I pull my car over here and he can sit in the back of my car for a second? Absolutely is.
Come here. Hey, little man.
Oh,
you poor little diaper.
That freaking freaked me out.
Absolutely. Let me pull my car in here.
I had to pull over. I had to.
look at you, man.
I know, it's so cool.
Right? Look at you, all right? You want to sit in your car?
Okay,
Go ahead
yeah,
where it's
that'd
nice
be
and cold, and
great.
I'll hang out here with him.
Thank you.
What's up, little man? You like it in here? Woo! Boom, push it.
The officer knocked down repeatedly on the parents' door, but no one answered, as both of them were sound asleep. Meanwhile, the officer kept playing with the 2-year-old.
Yeah, that's my traffic vest, so I don't get run over by cars, you know? Kind of like what we almost having to you. Woo, look at that. Push it. Is that one on too? Nope, push it. Boom. Look at that. Pachoo. Down low. Good. On primary, good. We gotta try to find your mom and dad. Or somebody.
Finally, the boys' parents came out and were given a lecture by the police officer. Both Yajera Tirado and Jacob Kruger had frothing at their mouth as they came out, in a visibly poor state.
You don't recognize me? I was here last time when this happened. You remember that?
Yeah.
And your son today was in the street, walking out on US 1, and luckily some nice ladies saw him and stopped before he got smushed by a friggin' car. You know, what were you guys doing in there?
We were just sleeping.
Just sleeping?
Yeah.
Can we get him a new diaper on? His diaper is really soiled.
The officer proceeded to search the home, and after viewing the disgusting conditions, he decided to arrest the parents.
Come on, step out of the car. Put your hands behind your back. I've had enough of this with both of you.
What, is he getting arrested?
You both are getting arrested, so get your kid dressed.
For what?
Child neglect.
Why?
Come on. What do you mean, why?
Why?
Have a seat in the back of my car.
No,
I've had enough of you guys. Sit in the back. Get in there.
Please, why?
What do you mean, why? Sit in the back of the car. Slide in the car now.
Sir.
Poor parenting. Add that one to the list. Turn around. Come here. You're next.
For what? Why am I getting arrested?
Child neglect. Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do though?
What did you do? It's what about you didn't do. You didn't watch your kid. Your kid's out on the road. This is a history with you two. I mean, this is just a circus. All I want was the kid to get some clothes and get changed.
What do
you guys couldn't even
doing?
do that.
What do you think I was doing?
Around. That's what you were doing.
I was putting clothes on. This is not fair at all.
It's not fair. Yeah, it's not fair to your son. That's what it's not fair to. Have a seat. They're letting him eat old McDonald's that's like 10 years old. They can't get him clothes. But he's walking around with his glass everywhere. You know, this is just ridiculous. My patience is done with these two.
Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we saw cases where evil parents were caught doing the absolute worst. It was truly disgusting to see these neglectful parents treating their children as if they didn't matter. This video showed us that some people should not have the privilege of having babies. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video and make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.